Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a Lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Hello. Welcome. I hope all of you had a wonderful week. Today's card is from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And the card that I pulled for all of you today is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. From the book, it says, there's a mysterious force that governs all of life. An intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It's been there before you drew your first breath, and it'll be there beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it's easy to forget that the intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and falls into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can be isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of our cells, to remember that you are a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, and flow and qualities there ever were, are, and will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then so do you. The Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? This card has a very similar feeling to the card I pulled for my newsletter in Instagram. That card was from Karen Kay's Oracle of the Fairies, and it was purity. And on the card it says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So both are saying that what you need is already within you. You have everything already. Your soul is capable of this. It's listening to the outside world, listening to the doubts, listening to the conditioning that is putting these limiting beliefs on you. But the core of you, your heart, your soul, is divine. It is connected to source. It is connected to the universe. It is connected to love. And when we tap into that energy, we can do anything. We can accomplish anything when it's what our soul truly wants to do. If it will help us along our path. If it supports our journey, if it supports us, then we can achieve it. And when we listen to the outside world, then we take that energy and put it towards what the world thinks we should do. And it's a lot more work to make that a reality than it is to tap into our soul, tap into our heart, tap into the flow of the universe, and allow that energy to come through us to manifest into what we need. That is an easier path that requires less work and less energy, and in all honesty, it fills your heart and fills your soul, and it is, for me, it feels like a happier way to live. And that's how I choose to live. That's how I want to live. I am working every day to make those choices based on my heart, based on my soul, based on my inner knowing, and not the feeling and the energy I receive from the world around me, from the conditioning that I've had, that we've all had growing up. It's impossible to escape it. It is just the way we are for right now. Hopefully we can work through this conditioning so we don't continue to pass it on. That is my goal for myself, my kids, and the future generations. I feel that would be a much kinder world to live in, a more heart-centered world. So as I'm feeling the energy of this, I felt like I needed to ask, how can the majority of people tap into their heart so that they can go forward into their life with a soul-aligned path, with a path that is full of joy and love? And I'm getting a very simple response of being still, being quiet enough so that you can listen. Some people, yes, you can do meditation, and that's a way to be quiet and still, but you could also be quiet and still with repetitive tasks. Like, I always get downloads when I'm washing the dishes, doing laundry, or when you drive to a place that you don't have to think about it, you can just drive. When you have those more of a task where you don't have to think, more mind-numbing task, you can turn off your brain, you can become in a more receptive state, and it's easier to listen to your heart and tune into your heart. Of course, if you have the chance and you can meditate for just 5 minutes, being still in your body so that you can recognize your body, it's easier to listen to how your heart feels. You can write, you can do voice memos. There's lots of ways to record what you're feeling, and everyone's going to be a bit different because everyone's strengths are going to be different. So trying as many as you are drawn to is a great way to feel out and suss out what is going to be possible. So I really like automatic writing, or writing how you feel, writing how your body feels, what's been going on in your day, to get the juices flowing so that you can tap into how you truly feel and who you truly are inside without the external world. Like, once you start writing more, you can start to see a difference between when you're writing from what the outside perspective of you is and what you actually truly are. You'll see a bit of fluctuation, and then you can start to recognize parts they're coming from, where they are sitting inside your body. I want to reiterate a part from the card where it says the universe lies within you. The universe is powerful. You're powerful. You have a lot of strength within you, and you have a lot of power within you that you can wield with the right attitude and energy and emotion behind it. So what you're feeling powers this force within you, and being able to utilize it to your benefit is a wonderful strength, and it's a wonderful power that we can use with ourselves, our lives, and other people. And I find just that recognition within me has helped me a lot in my journey, in my path, because I start to realize that I'm not a helpless person just floating, not a leaf floating in the wind. I have control. That leaf is an airplane, and I can direct where it goes. I can have a say, and we all have a say. We all energetically can influence the energy around us. So learning to tap in, listen to yourself so that you can walk a path that is aligned with what your soul is calling you to do will help your energy flow to where it needs to be, that to have a fulfilling life. Thank you very much for listening this week. I will talk to you again next week. If you have any questions or you want to contact me, please message me. My website, spruceenergyhealing.com. My Instagram and Facebook and YouTube are all Spruce Energy Healing. And you can also email me at spruceenergyhealing@gmail.com. By the time you're listening to this, the day after this is released, I have one more of my masterclasses. It is the Oracle Card and Pendulum class, where I also talk about discernment. And I'm really excited about this class. This is probably the one that I channeled first. And I'm really excited. I'm glad I saved one of the best for last. And I hope you guys are able to join. And if not, in a few weeks, I'm going to have all the replays available to download and all my resource material available to you so that you can learn this material even if you weren't able to make it live. So have a great week, everyone, and I look forward to talking to you next week.